Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Levi Nolasco. I'm a top producing realtor with Keller Williams Realty here in sunny Las Cruces, New Mexico. I'm starting a new series with one of my colleagues, Jaret Lane, who is really passionate and loves this area of southern New Mexico that's called Ruidoso. Jaret and I are both top producing realtors out of Keller Williams, so we're really passionate about what we do. Of course, you know that I love New Mexico and I love Las Cruces. Jaret is the same way, and he knows this area of Ruidoso and Alto like the back of his hand, and it's going to be a really interesting town to learn about and region to learn about. So I hope you enjoy the videos. We're going to have more to come. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Howdy y'all, my name's Jaret Lane. I'm with Keller Williams Realty. We're sitting here in southern New Mexico in the little hidden gem called Ruidoso. So here in Midtown, this is kind of like a center point of town. There's a lot of local shops, breweries, activities, things like that to do. You can eat, have a glass of wine, drink local spirits, things like that. I personally come down here because I like to shop. I like to grab a beer at a football game or something like that, some sports game, whatever it is. There's a lot of cool places to do that. And there's a lot of good local food here. If you look around, there's no chain restaurants. Not that those are bad or anything, but I like experiencing and tasting like the local taste of town. Wineries, there's like these guys that make this killer cheese here. It's so good. The chili rellenos, things like that, green chili. The culture here is just really laid back, so you can kind of find a lot of cool stuff down here. By my Birkenstocks behind here, there's a lot of good like places to pick up hiking gear. Another thing that I wanted to highlight, how are y'all?
Morning.
Is the people here. Everybody's so nice. Like I said, everybody's pretty laid back. That's why they come here to chill. But the locals are super nice, very helpful. You know, there's a lot of people that come here for vacation and stuff like that, and that's a lot of service industry stuff. So those people, you got to treat well. I like to treat well because they treat us well. And you know, the culture here, like I said, there's so many variety of things to do, see, take in, and a lot of that involves the people, and they're responsible for helping us do all these cool things here. Okay, so remember I was telling you about the little Christmas store? It's right here. This lady's cool. Every time you walk in, I think it's February, I don't know, but when I walk in here in a second, she's gonna say, hey, it's 300 days till Christmas, or whatever it is. So, you know, this is the kind of vibe and the people that are in this town that represent this area. It's super cool. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
324 days to go.
324. All right.
Okay, I stand corrected. We just went in there, and there's actually 324 days till Christmas. So I'm at this coffee shop that's kind of at the top of Sutter, or the north side of it, that kind of ends Midtown. Not quite, but it's close to that. What's cool about this place, I think they distill their own spirits. They feature local beers, obviously not in the morning, but and they also have killer music, and they sit over the top of the river, the Rio River that runs right through the Midtown area. Killer patio. Anyway, I like checking this place out and just taking it all in back here. Patio, this coffee shop I was telling you about, I realized I already had a coffee this morning, so no more jitters, so I just got an iced tea. Anyway, I forgot to mention they bake all their stuff from scratch here too. Anyway, we're still in Midtown, but if you look down here, this is the river. I mean, the hustle and bustle is here. Everything's here if you want it, and then you're literally steps away from nature. It's like paradise here. I'm telling you, you gotta check this place out. This is why I come here. I love this type of setup. I could literally hang out here, shop, and the next minute I'm out fishing or walking the river or whatever you want to take from what this provides here. Here in the Upper Canyon neighborhood. This is literally 5 minutes from where I just was in Midtown. This is a highly desirable neighborhood because if you look around, there's beautiful properties out here. They're on the water, a lot of them, not all of them, but the river runs right through this neighborhood. You can probably hear it behind me. I hope so. I hope it's muffling my voice. Anyway, you're literally in nature. I mean, this is a good representation of some of the properties that you can find up here in the Upper Canyon. They do really well on the Airbnb market. I might have mentioned that already, but I like to just tell people that if it's a second property, which a lot of people want a second home, rent it out. Make a little bit of money on it or let it pay for itself. I mean, that's what people do here. And this is a great example of how cool this neighborhood is, the scenery, everything. I don't know if you can see behind me, but could you imagine just like coming here? Think about the hustle and bustle of the daily life and routine. This is why people come here. They want to get into this particular type of scene. It's super relaxing. I mean, I don't know about you, but I need this, you know, and I hope it adds years to my life. I would think less stress does that, as my doctor tells me. Come here and visit. I would probably stay in the Upper Canyon because of the beauty that it brings and because of the proximity to downtown or the Midtown district. And, you know, you could just feel nature and also just chill, which is what we like. So I'm standing here at the Rainmaker community out in Alto. This is one of my favorite places because, once again, the beauty that it encompasses, along with, let me think, oh yeah, golf. I love golf. I used to actually be a golf pro, so that's why I talk about golf a lot, because I hang out at golf courses all the time. I still love it. It's a passion. It's one of my passions. But this community itself offers a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of space out here. You're a little further from downtown or Midtown Ruidoso, which for people that want to get out and get away, this is a great option. What's also cool about this place is that there's vacancy with lots. You can build your own home out here. A lot of these lots run anywhere from $40,000 to $200,000 depending on what size of property you want to be standing on, the views that you want to capture, and those type of options. I also love this community because you don't have to be a member to play golf out here. You can come and anybody can play, which for me, that's great because I'm not a member. Anyway, this place also features a super cool theater called the Spencer Theater, which you can see behind me. They host a lot of, you know, stars, country singers, opera goes on here. If you're into that, which I highly recommend. I didn't think I'd like it, but my buddy took me one day and it was insane. And you know, stuff like that. So it's got a lot of events annually, year round. You can go visit that. They do tours for free twice a week. It's cool. You know, land is available out here, as I mentioned. So if you're not pressed on time and you want to build something exactly the way you want, you can find yourself out here and build your dream home. You can find a modest, nice, beautiful home anywhere from the $400,000 range up to $1.5–2 million. And you certainly get a lot of house with that if you're getting in the upper $1 million to $2 million range. With that comes all your amenities at the clubhouse that you can utilize. There's a great chef that delivers great food, and I'm into that, as you can tell. One thing that you need to understand is this neighborhood is removed from town. So if you need to be closer to the grocery store, it may not work, but it is awesome out here. If you just take a listen here for a second. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where you are in your journey to buy a home or an investment property or a second home, this is the place to look. I highly recommend looking in this area. I love this place. That's why I advocate for it. I think it's just a hidden gem in the middle of the desert.